Your four favorites are The Godfather, Moana, The Grand Budapest Hotel, and Whiplash. I want to recommend Amadeus because it involves music and rivalry like Whiplash. It won the Oscar for Best Picture like The Godfather, and it stars F. Murray Abraham, who was also in Grand Budapest. Rafifi came to mind because I was thinking of crime films since you like The Godfather, and coincidentally this movie makes a cameo in Whiplash. Taxi Driver was another crime film that came to mind when I was thinking of The Godfather, especially because it stars Robert De Niro, who was also in The Godfather Part 2. And I'm not sure if this was intentional, but the opening of Whiplash reminds me of the opening of Taxi Driver, at least with the way the drums sound. And another classic crime film that stars one of the actors who played Vito Corleone is On the Waterfront. While I'm at it, I'm going to recommend Dog Day Afternoon because this is another crime film that stars two of the actors from The Godfather, Al Pacino and John Chazelle. I also want to throw in The Big Heat because this inspired a particular scene in The Godfather, but I also think you'd probably like The Untouchables and Once Upon a Time in America. You've seen a lot of animated films, especially the ones that came to mind when I thought of Moana, but I think you'd enjoy Princess Mononoke and Nimona. Two animated films that I was surprised you didn't have marked as watched were The Iron Giant and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. This one's not animated, but I want to recommend The Princess Bride because there's a nod to this movie in Moana. Since you're a fan of The Grand Budapest Hotel, a couple other Wes Anderson films I think you'd like are The Royal Tenenbaums and Rushmore. And this one's not a Wes Anderson movie, but How to Steal a Million also came to mind. Since you like Whiplash, I think you should definitely check out Sound of Metal. Even though Full Metal Jacket has nothing to do with music, one of the characters in this movie is kind of comparable to J.K. Simmons' character in Whiplash. I also think you should check out Damien Chazelle's directorial debut, Guy and Madeline on a Park Bench. I recommended The Novice to the last person with Whiplash in their favorites, and I stand by that comparison. It's like Whiplash, but with rowing instead of drums. The Red Shoes is also about artistic obsession, and I also think there's a chance you'd like Tar.